I'm back. Coming from the city that never sleeps, I'm Dee Dee Lovelace. Today, I'm going to another shop. This shop is a little bit different. We're going to Little Shop of Horrors on Broadway. Yes, we are. So come on inside. We're gonna have a good time. Don't be shy. All right, this Broadway show, Little Shop of Horrors, is a cult classic and has been running on Broadway since 2003 and then returned to off-Broadway. But it has a revolving cast of actors just because everybody loves it. So people are constantly being rotated out.
We've had Audrey, the plant, Audrey too.
No, you haven't.
On the show, and there's amazing puppeteers.
Amazing puppeteers. So we just walked in the theater. We're about to go through the entire backstage of Little Shop of Horrors. This is a musical. This is off-Broadway. And it's one of my favorite plays. It's about a ravenous human-eating plant. Let's go. So it takes place in a flower shop, and the flower shop assistant, Seymour, finds out that the plant is actually really weird, and it's named Audrey too, who we're going to meet. And it's basically an abusive relationship with the plant.
What do I need?
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm Dee Dee.
Hello, Dee Dee. Major.
Yes. That is beautiful. You be working on that voice. I love it. It's just like, wow, that's a gift.
Appreciate you very much.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Where are we?
We are in the basement of the West Side Theater.
Mm-hmm.
Or technically, we're also in the male dressing room for Little Shop of Horrors, where I am the voice of Audrey 2.
So, for the people who don't know, we're going to find out who Audrey 2 is. Who is Audrey 2?
Absolutely. I voice Audrey 2, and in this show, Audrey 2 is the name of the man-eating plant, aka Alien, the mean green mother from outer space. And it has somehow ended up here in New York City and befriends Seymour to feed him people by any means necessary.
Does it have to be mine? Feed me! Where am I supposed to get it?
So yes, it is actually, it's a puppet situation that involves a few people, and I am the lucky person who gets to say, feed me every night.
I was going to ask you to do it, but you did it already. What is your favorite moment? What's your favorite song of the production?
Wow. My favorite song to sing with the group would be Skid Row, because that is the moment that I get to sing with everyone. And it's, your quintessential I Want song and choral moment in a musical theater show that people love so much. And then, of course, my favorite to sing is Get It, aka Feed Me, because it is why I'm here, and it is the funkiest song on Broadway.
Everything you say, I'm like, yeah, that's it. Correct. Whatever you say.
It sounds official when you say it like this.
We just met Major. We just met Audrey too. The one. Top two, not two, baby. And go to the next. I don't really know what's next, but it's something exciting. Yeah. Little shop of horrors, little shop, Hey, it's tight back here, but it's live, and it's full of energy. This is the wardrobe. This looks good. It's going to look even better on stage. Okay, let's go. Says it's a shower, allegedly. We got to use every bit of space. That's show business, people. Let's go. All right, this is Skid Row. You're packing lunch. Crafty's not here. You are, with the microwave. Thanks. We're going to go to the next door. Oh, Mr. Master.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm Dee Dee.
I'm Shane. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Shane. Oh, I see you got the iron here. Okay, so you're part of wardrobe?
I'm part of wardrobe, yes. I run the shows with the actors. I prepare all the costumes. I clean the costumes. I check for repairs. And then I'm backstage running the show with them. So it's kind of like a little dance, and I'm standing here, they're standing there, their arms here, they're zipping this, I'm unbuttoning that, I'm undressing, I'm dressing. So that's sort of my role.
Oh my God.
And I move backstage with the actors.
Okay.
It's all the behind the scenes stuff.
How long have you been doing this for?
So I've been with this production for 3 years.
Oh, damn!
What's the best part?
I think the best part is the sort of family, community that I've always been drawn to in theater. The they're just sort of like my people, and we're here 6 days of the week, so
Okay.
I see them more than family, than friends. So I enjoy the connections with people.
Okay.
And the show is long running, and we've seen several cast changeovers, and I'm meeting like new people every couple of months.
Oh.
And so it actually keeps my job like really fresh, because the monotony of like the same costumes, the same changes, you know, that could be a little bit of a drag, but it's not.
And no matter how many times you do it, like no night is like the same. Like every night just has, whether it's like backstage or in the audience, it's like different every night, right?
It's a different audience. They have different energy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's cool. It's like, it's alive.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. That was my cue to wrap it up. But thank you so much, Shane. I'm really excited to see all of the hard work. We're going to move on into the women's dressing room. We're going to see who's in here. I really don't know who's around and who's not, but isn't that the fun part? You always have to knock. Hi.
Oh, hey.
Hi, I'm Dee Dee.
Tiffany Renee Thompson, she, her pronouns.
Okay.
I play Ronette, and I cover Crystal, Chiffon, voice of Audrey 2, and Audrey 2 manipulation. I'm a puppeteer understudy.
Okay. How did you get into puppeteering?
I low-key just asked.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Because at the time, there weren't any Black girls who were on the puppetry team.
Yeah.
And I was a vacation cover at the time.
Okay.
And I was like, can I cover the plant, like the puppetry? And they were like, yeah, sure. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So wait, nothing puppet related before?
I was in Seussical once, and I was Sour Kangaroo, and so I like got to do that a little bit. It's nothing compared to what they are actually doing, because they're like pros and like have been on Sesame Street and all this stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like...
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, the guy who, the original Bear in the Big Blue House, he is one of our puppetry covers.
Oh, really? Okay, so you say puppetry covers.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
They understudy the different puppet tracks, because we have like pod 1, pod 2, pod 3, pod 4, and that has like 2 different people in it. Like it's a whole thing.
Do you go on the play?
If I am on for Audrey 2 manipulation, yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Yeah. So usually I know you host this whole thing, go into different shops, but I figure I'd show you around my shop, little shop. So if you want to come and follow me, we can do a little behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
situation.
I would love that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let me take a load off. My feet up.
So now I'm going to take you upstairs to the stage where we can see like inside the shop.
Okay, so basically a pod, what Tiffany was saying, she's just talking about the stages that the plant goes through as it's growing. So the pod is basically just the different puppets on the stage that she and the other puppet masters control for our entertainment. So we're making our way to the stage. The theater holds about 270 people. How exciting. And behind the stage is where all the magic happens. It's where props are held, where the band plays, where the hairdresser is, and of course, where the actors change from scene to scene.
Perfect timing, kids.
Oh, hi.
How's it going?
All right. Well,
I'm Teddy Udane, and I am one of the puppeteers in the show, and I'm the puppet captain.
Weston Chandler Long. I'm also one of the puppeteers in the show, and I understudy Seymour and Oren.
what is this that you're holding in your hand, and how do you make it work?
This is a puppet of Audrey 2.
A puppet, full stop.
Yeah, this is Audrey 2. This is Audrey 2 has a couple of different sizes throughout this show. And this is her what we call pod 2. And so this is her when she's had a little bit of her special food and she's gotten a little bit bigger. And this is her like, kind of like teenager phase maybe. Start to see her coming out of her pod a little bit more, and he's trying to like hide it from people, and he's realizing, oh no, this is getting out of control, but I think I can handle it. All these vines like are here to also help kind of mask like, where the hand is holding, because it's a bit of a magic trick how she works.
All right.
Oh,
Gotcha.
So if you're not doing vocal warm-ups in the dressing room or ironing clothes or even manipulating the puppets, what are you doing? We're getting our hair done, and thankfully the hairdresser had a moment to squeeze us in.
I'm gonna squeeze in right here. I'm Dee Dee.
Hi, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Such a small little room. I actually just styled this wig.
That's what
Oren, the
yes.
dentist.
You'll be a dentist. You have a talent for causing things.
Yes,
That guy is something else.
lovely.
Okay, so what drew you to it all?
To it all, probably the transformation
Of
doing hair and makeup and like
Yeah.
being able to like someone comes in one way and they come out of the room completely different. These girls, they go from these wigs into the Meek wigs in less than a minute.
yeah.
All three of these girls, yeah. And then Oren has to go through into like drag basically into like a whole nother character in the span of like under 30 seconds.
Yeah.
All of it happens right out here, yeah.
Okay.
We do share a space with wardrobe, so this is like the room for quick changes and all that.
Okay, got you. What's your process like to make sure that everything stays intact? Pins and needles. I was about to say pins.
A lot of pins. Kind of the straighter texture that doesn't really hold.
Yeah.
A lot of hairspray.
Okay. What's one tool that you cannot live without?
Honestly, like this is like my saving grace.
Really?
Yeah, I use this for like every wig.
Well, I'm on to my next room.
Yeah.
It was so lovely meeting
nice
you. I didn't even do nothing. I'm tired already. I just had a blast the entire time. Thank you.
Thank you
For your time today.
Of course.
We went through the set, orchestra, costumes, puppeteers, everything. What more is there to see? If you want to see that, you got to come to the show.
Yeah, you got to come.